The board will be meeting on your request to have Robin removed from the staff. Once you've presented your side, we'll hear Robin's from her hospital bill.
Do you think that's a good idea?
Robin has the right to defend herself.
No, of course she does. I just meant, do you think it's a good idea for her to get so upset since she's still recovering from a severe burn?
Well, if you're really worried about Robin, we can drop the whole thing.
Okay, Patrick, do you really think that this is an easy decision for me? Okay, you're one of my best friends. The last thing I want to do is hurt you, but I can't turn a blind eye to Robin's behavior anymore. I wouldn't be doing her or the hospital any favors.
Robin is a very good doctor, and this hospital needs her.
Who's become a liability. Right, I'm not talking about this has happened one time. It's not an isolated incident. It's happened over and over again, and I'm not the only one who's noticed. I mean, half the staff saw her hit me. Do you think that's appropriate workplace behavior? Okay, whether you want to believe it or not, I do not have an agenda here. I just want the board to know the truth. To know the truth so that Robin can get the help that she needs.
Dr. Kyle O'Leary, calling for...
I'm inclined to give Robin the benefit of the doubt here, but at the same time, I have to be fair.
I'd love to believe Robin's version, that Lisa provoked every incident, but there's no evidence to back up her claims.
So how do you think the board is going to respond?
Well, they're going to ask some tough questions. And Robin's going to have to keep her answers clear and concise and keep her emotions out of it.
Keep her emotions out of it? It's Robin you're talking about.
If she has a meltdown, she's going to be doing herself more harm than good.
Dr. Barbara Neal, call 911.
I was really nervous about you and Sonny. I mean, because I knew how dangerous he was, but on the other hand, he was so good to me and Stone, you know, and you were crazy about him, so it didn't seem to matter.
What? I went to such extreme lengths to manipulate him into asking me to move in with him.
What are you doing?
Sit-ups.
Well, I figured this. Why?
Because I do 100 sit-ups every morning.
Oh, man, since when?
Well, I didn't think it was the most romantic thing to do when I used to stay the night over.
So, what happened to romance?
Well, we are going to be waking up every morning together from now on, so I figured I should get back into my regular routine.
I had these moments with Brenda that I couldn't believe because she would do anything to be with me.
I bet you never admitted it, though, right?
Well, you know, it was too cool. But I gotta say, she scared me a lot because she was demanding, insecure. And I said things to her that I'll always regret. But like I said, when it was good, it was good.
May I come in?
Can we do this in the morning?
So, you're planning on coming back to guard Brenda, even though she asked you not to?
Yeah, look, with all due respect, I don't work for Brenda. I was assigned to guard her, and I will until further notice.
Well, I can read Brenda like a book. Bringing up the Africa trip is not what freaked her out. It was the fact that I made a connection between you and the name that she was calling out in the hospital all those years ago. And you seem pretty affected by it, too. So what's the story, Detective? What's the connection, the real connection between you and Brenda?
You need to...
Look, Brenda's got this Balkan guy trying to kill her. She can't even go to the bathroom without a team of security guards following her around. She's going crazy. Why don't you try to stop digging up dirt behind her back and be there as her good friend and give her the support she needs?
Most people find Brenda off-putting. You, don't even seem fazed by the fact that she just dismissed you earlier.
She's in a situation she hates right now, and I don't blame her. You know, she went off, I'd do the same thing. I think we all need to just step back and let her breathe.
We step back, we run the risk of getting her killed.
Well, I'm not saying we let her fend for herself. But she knows when people are trying to look after her, she doesn't like it, so you have to do it in a way that she doesn't know what's happening.
You know Brenda better than I thought you did. Maybe even, better than you should.
Do you know that I loved Sonny more than I've ever loved anyone in my whole life?
Dr. Garrett.
He was my whole world.
It was a little more complicated for him. He was very secretive. I mean, he still is.
I know. Funny, because now I understand having to keep secrets, but back then I just couldn't wrap my brain around it. Didn't matter, though. I still thought nothing would ever stop us.
Do you think it was fate?
Yes, I do. I did.
Dr. Katie Grossbard.
I just felt so important when I was with him. For the first time ever, just felt like I mattered. Like he was that person, you know? That person. The person who loves you forever no matter what.
I'm sorry, going on and on.
No, it's okay.
Well, you don't want to hear about, you know, me and other women while you were raising our son and Benson.
Sonny, you didn't know, because I didn't tell you.
If I had known, you know, I'd have been there.
I know, but then you never would have had Brenda. And I wouldn't have got to raise Dante exactly the way that I wanted to. And as it is, we've got a fabulous son that we can both be very proud of. You know, I'm really happy that you feel like you can confide in me like this. I don't think I've ever seen this side of you before.
You know, I don't know, I can't really explain it. I've had, you know, a lot of beautiful women, including yourself, of course. No, I mean, I used to own a strip joint, so I could have had like a lot of girls, you know.
Yeah, but something was different about Brenda. You know, what set her apart?
Well, she was spoiled. She was, you know, rich. She lived a privileged life, treated it like it was nothing.
And you just had to prove that you were good enough, right?
Well, it started that way, and then it became a lot more, you know, because I couldn't believe that I could feel that much for somebody. And then she gave me her heart and soul, and I couldn't get enough.
Patrick, you need to get Robin to reconsider.
She's determined to do this.
Listen, I could probably table this issue for at least another month.
What's going on?
Lisa is petitioning the hospital board to have Robin removed from the staff.
Robin's one of the best doctors we have.
Yeah, well, so was Lisa. And she has a specialty which we really need.
Robin wants to speak to the board and tell her side of the story.
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
Yes, and she's determined to do it now, even if the board meets in her room.
Can you keep that from happening?
Well, if a doctor on staff wants to speak to the board directly, there's really not much I can do, assuming that the doctor is thinking clearly.
The doctor is thinking clear.
Really? Because she's on an awful lot of pain medication right now, and she's quite emotional over Lisa at this
Of course she's emotional towards Lisa. Look at all the things Lisa's
Hold on,
done.
both of you. I'm not making any judgments either way, and I can appreciate that Robin is upset about Lisa. But she's made some serious accusations, and so far none of them have panned out. So see if you can get her to back off for just a little while, because if she loses it in front of the board, she'll be making Lisa's case for her.
Dr. Niles.